Hello everybody, it's Dio from Firmafair Gaming. Welcome to day 2 of BellWright here. Our video on what to do during day 2. So, as we left off at the end of day 1, we had timed it perfectly to come and turn in our quest. So, the elder had told us to go away and build a house and just leave him alone, but we could come back today and talk to him. So, we're just going to quickly talk to him, figure out how to gain his trust. So, he gives us a quest here. When you're in town, to find quest markers, like they're going to have the exclamation mark above their head if they have quest objectives for you to go do. He basically told us to go talk to this other person. Alternatively, when you're in town, if you have your map up and there's like the bubble with 3 dots, it's people that you can go talk to that can give you quests as well. So there's nobody like that right now. So we're just trying to hunt down her. There she is. And she's going to tell us to go find our first follower, which is going to, spoiler alert, but very helpful for us. So we're just going to quickly go through this. Just like, go find this guy, and he happens to live over in the woods. So now we're going to run over to him. And so by doing this, we're just going to start to gain trust. We're going to gain a follower. And then the follower, as we set ourselves up in day 1, in the other video, we have our base set up. We have all our buildings built. We got our research place, our workbench, and we have enough resources for him to start researching everything we need, from foraging camp to a logging camp, making the traps that we need to do the next quest. Of course, I just know that because I've already been playing this a lot. So we're just going to fast forward here and make an arrangement with them for him to come to our side. And then he's like, yeah, I'll join you, go build a house for him. And we've already done that, so he's going to come work with us. And so now he's our companion. So they can be assigned to be our companion and fight with us, and we can order them around, or they can be our workers. So now that he's our companion, we're just going to run back to base. And I'm just going to jump off here. There is no fall damage, so at least not yet. So jump down. We're going to pick up things as he follows. Where the hell he is, he's taking the long way. You can just send him straight to the base. You can turn him into a worker now, but I'm just going to lead the way, and then I'll show you how to make him a worker. All right. He is here, so we're just going to harvest stuff on the way to the base because we have our empty inventory, so we might as well be useful because we're probably going to need this anyway. And the base is this way. So in day 2, what we're really trying to get done, we want to get our first quest. So we got our follower now. He's going to be with us forever. We want to do enough quests to hopefully get enough renown. Because as you can see in the top left, our renown, it was 60 from the first day, but we spent 60 or 53 of it to recruit this guy. Followers cost renown, so does building travel posts. So we want to do enough quests to get our renown back up so that we can recruit a second one. Okay, our inventory is full, so now we can just run straight to the base with our companion. So what did we actually get? We got some stone. We're good to go. Check our food situation. We're fine. Now, to set up our village here, let me just dump everything into storage. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, it's full. That's unfortunate. Okay, so he's here. So when you talk to him, you can see we have worker, companion, guard. He's certainly set to a companion. We're going to turn him to a worker, and then immediately go to we're going to go to our population. We're going to tell him to be assigned as priority. We want him to research first, craft second, and I'm going to turn delivery off because it's very annoying. I have things set up, and as you can see there, here he just moves stuff, which is stupid. Like, he's moving shit around, which I didn't want him to do, and of course it's just ending up on the ground here because there's no space, so I turn off his delivery. It's just his functionality. So he's first. We want him to actually research the small trap. he was doing a logging camp because that's what I had selected. So by doing the trap, we can then tell him to research other things, and then we'll build the traps. Now, what do we have here? We got some roasted mushrooms and stuff, just checking our food situation. So he's done with that. Now, not quite sure what he's gone to go do, so then we're going to queue up the next thing. We want him to make a logging camp, and then we're going to actually craft some traps here. So we need 5 wood, because we let him craft. I mean, we can tell him to craft. I might as well go through that. So you can go to the you need to get, so there's 2 parts here. One is the simple craft where you craft, and then one is manage. So we're going to queue up a trap for him to build, and then we're going to grab 5 wood, which is what we need. We're actually going to grab a fair bit here, and we're going to go over, and you drop it in, and then he will go there next. And just check, we have his crafting set to 2. So while he's doing that, actually, we can go do some quick gathering, because we can actually manage him while we are out and about. So we might as well be productive. We could also build the traps ourselves, but might as well make use of him, and we'll go gather some resources, some sticks, because we're going to need a bunch of them. And because he's going to research the logging camp, then he's going to build the trap, and then we're actually going to need this sort of material to do the logging camp, so we might as well go get it. Because in day 2, we want to build our logging camp, a foraging camp, maybe our bloomery. We might as well get that done if we can. So saplings I don't want to pick because I want them to grow into young trees. So still looking for more sticks and stones. Oh, our mushroom ran out, so we better eat our next mushroom. We should probably find a couple more berries just to be able to keep our food supply up. Maybe a couple mushrooms as well, because that's always a good thing. So he just finished the logging camp. He should be into crafting now. What is he doing? Yeah, he's on the workbench, so he's crafting. And then on the research thing, because I can access it from here. So again, you press N to pull this up, and then you just click on the building. So we're going to click on our research desk, and we want him to research the foraging station next. So after he's done crafting, he's going to research our foraging station, and hopefully by then we'll be back with a bunch of stuff to build a logging camp. More sticks, a couple more stones. And so yeah, so for quick management, I operate a lot of stuff through here. So we're going to tell him to build a couple more traps because I know that we need him to eventually. And you can do everything from here and give him orders of what to do. And when you get other followers, like you can also assign them what to do here. Eventually, I will turn delivery and cooking back on. He's just very annoying at this part, moving things around when I don't want him to. So we're going to need him to research the logging camp, the foraging station. We're also going to want a stockpile. So these are all the things that we're going to try to get done in day number 2. As well as complete the quest to get more renown and get a second follower. Might be a tall order, but we're going to go as far as we can. So we are here. So he probably has the trap. I'm not sure what he did with it. So we have, oh, he didn't finish it. He started, so we're actually going to take 5 of these and build one ourselves, because we might as well. So each one takes some time, so this takes 30 seconds. We could also make him an axe. We'll need to do that at some point so that he can cut down logs. We're just going to help out here and build one of these, because it's also going to increase our stats as well. So he's waiting for me to get out of here, so maybe he can build at the same time. He might be able to build at the same time. I didn't realize that, so that's cool. So he's going to make that, so we need him to craft the trap. Oh, he cannot go at the same time. I stand corrected. I didn't think he could. So we have him making a trap. He just made one. And then we need to set the trap in the dense forest with some bait. So we're also going to go do that. I should empty my inventory before I take off. So we're just going to put some more stuff around the fire. Drop our meat and, oh, that's full. So we definitely need a stockpile. We're going to just drop this stuff off. We need one thing of wood to turn the fire on. There we go. We'll roast some, I was going to say marshmallows, but mushrooms. So he's building some traps. Let's see how he's doing. Building. Simple workbench. So he's almost done. Might actually, let's make sure that we have a research queued up. We do not. We need 5 of those for the stockpile, so we don't have enough for him to start researching that. I mean, we have wood there, so maybe we'll just start that. He'll start researching it. He won't be able to complete it because we got to get some logs. But right at the moment, we're going to... How far do we want to run? This is probably far enough to put down our trap. So you just right-click on it to be able to place it. You can also pick it back up, which I forget how to do. But you can pick them back up and move them if you want. So then we just put a berry in it for trap, and then eventually we'll come back and there should be a dead bunny in it for, and if you're lucky, you get both a pelt as well as some meat. So we're just going to pick up stuff on our way back. What do we got left for inventory? We might as well cut down a tree here and try to get a couple logs because we do need 5 logs for the stockpile to research that. So this tree we can actually split into 2. And while he's so he's got nothing to do right now, so we need to do a few things. Should probably build an actual foraging station. Oh, we can split this into 3. That's handy. Which means I'll have to come back and pick up the other one. So we should probably get a foraging station down so that he starts gathering resources for us, rather than him just kind of chilling out and doing not much. So we have our 2 logs. We have a few inventory space left. Pick up some more rocks and stuff. There's enough berries and whatnot back at base. Alright, so we got 2 logs, but let's actually build a foraging station. So I want a foraging camp, so we're going to put that over here. This is just where I like to put it. And start building it. What else do we need? I mean, he'll start to come over here and help. We need 6 logs and 11 flax. What do we have in storage? We have more than enough flax in storage, so we will go do that. I mean, he's picking up. He'll actually look after that for us. That's convenient. So we will go back and I'm just going to start cutting down logs that are near here because we need so many of them. So I'm going to, you could go with doing the logging station first, the logging camp. I like to get the foraging because then he can start just picking up wood off the ground as well as some stone and stuff like that. And then I'll take care of the logs. I just find, for me, I like that better. And also, like, if I deviate from cutting logs, at least he's gathering, like, the more plentiful resource that we need more of. That's just my personal preference. So it's up to you which you want to build first, either the logging camp or the foraging station. And then once those are up and running, then I will focus on getting the stockpile researched and built. Pick up a stick. I mean, I gotta remember where I just dropped that other log. That wasn't very smart of me. Oh, there's the tree I cut down. So the log is right here. Good. Keep an eye on my food because I don't want to lose health and stamina. And then here's the other tree that I cut down, which means the other log should be right here. Perfect. Don't want to lose those, especially because we need everything we got at the moment. Pick up some sticks while my health regenerates. Maybe I'll grab... Oh, my meat is in storage, so I need to grab my meat because I'm almost out. mean, I might as well top that up. And how many more of these do we need? What is he working on? So we still need 5 wood. We need 1 more wood and 2 logs. So I'm going to go grab my meat before I forget. And here we go. Just eat it, and we're off and running. Got some stone. Just going to drop that off because we might as well have an empty inventory. Can we queue up anything else for him to research? The mining camp, I mean, we could, but I don't want to set one of those up right away. Oh, we can do the weaver loom. We do need that, so we will definitely get that up and running. Because we're going to need that to get our bow. That is another thing that we definitely want today, is to get a bow. And I'm just going to tap into this. Might as well. It's nice and close. So we need to bring 3 traps to the village elder, as well as a pelt. We have a pelt in our storage from killing some wolves in day 1. So we will get those. Let's see our storage here. We have small trap times 3. Good, so we're set in regards to that. Once I get the foraging station, I'm actually going to dip into town to get the next quest and the next quest so we can start working on our renown. Because we're on the clock. Actually, probably a tall order to get everything done in day 2. How much more do we need here? Oh, we didn't pick up 1 wood. Okay, I don't want to do this, but we're going to do this sapling just to complete this. There. Now he'll go over there and finish that once he is done researching. And alright, so we have 1 more log to pick up. And we need a few of those for the stockpile. Well, we're actually going to need some of those for the lumber mill as well, or the logging station. So we got the bow researched. That'll be good. Maybe he's not done it quite yet, because then we can build the weaver loom. But we need to get our logging station up, as well as our foraging, and then we'll worry about that. He's still researching. I thought he'd be done by now. Okay, what do we got for... Yep, we can't pick up any more logs. Let's go back here. Drop our logs off. Just throw all that stuff in. Might as well. We got the resource space. He's almost done the weaver's loom. Oh, I didn't even tell him to research the bow. That makes sense. Forgot what I told him to do. So we got the loom researched. So that helps us make cords and some linen and stuff, which we'll need for our quiver and to research our bow. So we want the weaver's loom. So I'm actually going to spin this around because I just like the way this looks a bit more. So there's the loom. It wants river reed, crude stone, and wood. That's fine. You can gather that and then set up a building it. Make sure this is a logging camp. It is a logging camp. I like to put it over here. That's just my thing. And it needs 6 logs, 13 wood, and 10 flax. So we'll get some more logs down. Okay, so he just finished the foraging station, so we can quickly touch on what to do there. So in our building menu, we can queue up tasks. So as you can see, there's no task required. So we just want him to gather wood right now. So I'm going to find wood. I'm going to queue this up. I'm going to change it to top up so that he always makes sure that we have this amount in available. So I'm going to tell him to gather 75 wood. This can be our priority 1. After that, I want him to, let's just say I want 25 berries to make sure we have that on hand. and some 25 mushrooms so we don't starve to death. And then I want, let's go 75 flax. I might actually move this up in priority to number 2. So I'll make this 2. This can be 4, that can be 5, and then I'm going to want some crude stone, and I want 25 of this. And all these are top-ups so that he knows to make sure to keep that much in our storage. So this will be number 3. So that's will be how he'll work. As you can see in the left-hand side over here, he's already picked up 4 wood. So that is great. And I think I was cutting down this tree before I forgot. So he's gathering that, which is amazing. And we're just going to cut this tree into parts. If it stops moving, there it goes. Or not. It is not letting me. That might just be bugged out because it's constantly moving just ever so slightly, or am I too far away? That's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. There was one tree I had that was constantly moving, and I could never hit it to split it, and it actually like got on top of it somehow. Oh, full inventory. Oh, I'd already cut down 2 logs. I got distracted when he finished the foraging station. So as you can see here, we can rotate through which ones with the scroll wheel. So you can just rotate through and then like put in whatever you picked up. So in that case, I would scroll down to logs and then just added it so that it's queued up there. So if I was on flax, you know, there's 2 more logs, so I need 2 more. Might as well cut down this tree. And then we'll go set about getting some lumber. It is currently 6. So it's almost nighttime, which means the elder is going to go to bed soon. So we actually need to speed up. The day just flew by. Couldn't believe that. So this might be a day 2 and 3 kind of deal. I thought there was some red right there. So we're going to run to the village right now and turn in the next quest because that day just flew by. It's good that he's getting a lot of wood. Alright, we got our stamina back. Oh, I forgot the pelt. No! Turn around and go back. That's optional. Forget it. Oh, our raid threat increased 10%. So as you build more and more buildings, you become more and more appetizing to be raided. I mean, if you kill a bandit camp and claim it, they'll come raid you in retaliation. But you can also just be raided for looking like a nice, tasty target. So we go to our settlement. Up at the top, there you go, raid threat, and it shows the little bar up there. Alright, so we want to talk to the elder. He wants the trap, so now he has more stuff for us. He wants us to go to kill a couple wolves. So the wolves are over here, so we'll go kill a couple wolves. And while we're doing that, our follower is going to keep harvesting wood and hopefully some flax and all that stuff for us. So we're still at just a 7 renown. To get renown, you have to kill bandits, and sometimes you get it for just completing quests. We might get some for killing the wolves when we turn it in, but I'm not holding my breath. So we're too close to the town still, so I can't even loot these rocks. The convenient thing that this is going to do is we need some tin. So hopefully we come across some tin on the ground while we're over here, because we need that for our bloomery. And it's more commonly found on the side of like mountainy type stuff. So there's stone, 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 stone. the tin is kind of blackish, and if you find some green stone, that'll be some copper, which we should find over here. So like this here, there we go, there's some tin, which is handy because we need that. So I'll just pick up a couple while and then here's a green one, and then we got copper, so I'll grab that. So I'll pick this up, so that's pretty convenient for us. And then, what else we got? I don't see any more tin and stuff. We got 3 wolves. We do not want to fight 3 at once here, because we'll probably get our butts kicked. So we're going to move around the side. We might be able to fight 2, but we got 1 off by himself over here. So we might be able to aggro without aggroing the other 2. So let's get his attention. Nope, he dodged 1. So they kind of do, yeah, he's going to dip back and then come back in again. So we can just kind of time that. I mean, I'm not trying to parry him or anything, so he gets some shots off. Our health is alright-ish. Okay, as long as it's only one of them, not both. Keep hacking away at this guy. Oh, that was a bad miss there. So slowly over time, we're going to get our hit points back. But technically, we've done what we came to do. There is one more wolf there, but seeing as I was an idiot and got beat up a little bit too much, and I want to try to make it back to town before he goes to sleep, because I think I only have till like 9:30 game time to make it to talk to him, and then otherwise he's in bed for the evening. So we're going to try to make it back to town here. Need our stamina to come back, so we can see how our buddy's doing while we're running here. So he's got 14 wood found, another 9 delivering. So he did alright. Ideally, we would have liked him to gather more. Our stamina is back. Run, run, run. Well, we only needed 2 pelt. We might have got away with just killing 1 wolf then. But that's fine. We killed 2. Flexed our muscle a little bit. It is 9 o'clock. Get over that. We gotta hopefully make it there in time. So close. If he goes to bed right as I roll in here, I'm going to be annoyed. Out of the way! Okay, get over. Oh my goodness. Okay, we made it. So we have killed the wolves. So we're allowed to... Okay, so now on the map you can see we have these chat bubbles in the bottom right. So this means that we can go talk to these people and they can give us some quests. I'm going to talk to him. Can we help? Yep, of course I'll help you. Alright, so we got 1 quest. There is another 3 dots over here. We're going to chase them down. He also wants some help, and this will just help us get more renown and stuff. So we got that. And then we have the big exclamation mark is the active quest that we're tracking. So there's no point following him around because I don't have the things. And then this chat bubble with the gold is a storyline quest. So that we need to track her down. So she's right there. Hopefully I can catch her here. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock and she hasn't gone to bed yet, so maybe it's 10. So we're just going to talk to her and just progress the storyline. I'm not going to cover what that is because I don't want to spoil anything. And then we have 1 more. Does she need help with anything? Because she's got that chat bubble. Oh, she just needs to talk to us a bit more. And we'll just really hope to get through this. Alright. Alright. Have we talked enough? Okay, that's what it was. There we go. She wanted us to plant something. That's what it was. So now she wants us to, we'll switch to that quest using Z, and she wants us to go out here and plant something. So now it's 10 o'clock or 10:30 now. The moon is out. That means everybody's going to go to bed. So everybody's going to go to bed. We didn't quite get as far as I wanted to in day 2, but we still made pretty good progress. So I think really to get set up is going to be a day 2 and a day 3 setup. We're up to 107 renown. And I think we want to get to around 300 to get a quality second follower. So it shouldn't take us too long to get to that. So we have all night to resume getting resources again. Alright, so they wanted us to go here, and we just had to put something in the chest there. But now it is nighttime, so we can't talk to her. Let's just see what our other quests were. Hire followers. Oh, we need a shrine, and that is down below. So basically, there's like some old-timey coins that you can get, and so we just want to go and loot this shrine, and then that person will be happy. There we go. Looted that. Examine. We're all good. So this is the old-timey coin that we were talking about. Oh, we have an apprentice hunting book. So books work. So you have these attributes, right? So as you do stuff, you get experience points. So obviously, because of all the harvesting we've been doing, we're already at level 2. Hunting, probably from setting a trap, we have XP there. So because I have a book, there's this plus sign that I can click on, and then I'll start reading the book. Important to note, as soon as you read a book, if you die, then you lose it. The book is consumed, and also you lose your experience. So I'm going to get 500 experience when I finish reading the book. So while I'm reading that, I need to try extra hard not to die, because if I die, I lose the book and the progress. So that was just, that's an important lesson that I learned the hard way. You do get a good amount of books, but I mean, losing a book and the resources unnecessarily just sucks. So our inventory is full right now because of all the tin and copper that we picked up. So those take up, as you can see, they take up 2 slots each. I could have maybe attacked that rabbit, but whatever. Alrighty. We need to get back to town. Empty our inventory. Oh yeah, we'll just dump all that in. And it's full. What do we have queued up here? So we can do the bloomery. And I'm actually going to move all the tin and copper out of this over to there. Because why not? It's got the space. We'll dump that in there. Dump some wood, some pelts. Take the food back. Oh, we have a fish stew. That's nice. And grab the food off there and populate that. And then we'll start cooking with wood. Wherever the wood is, there's some wood. Start that. What do we need to do here? That. Might as well put the coin. Sure. Alright. And then if we look at our storage, we have 25 wood, 9 for delivery. So he must have went to bed while carrying some wood. It's kind of amusing. So we're just actually going to loot the wood out of here and move it over. Well, actually, let's see if we need any for the logging camp. So we do. We needed 13 here. We need 1 log and 5 flax, so we'll finish that off throughout the night here. And add to the There we go. And what do we still got? We got some more wood here. Oh, it wants more stone. Do we have any more stone? Somewhere. I mean, we have 10, so we'll just do that. Okay, so that will finish researching the bloomery. Oh, maybe we can just finish the loom. Perfect, might as well finish it. Amazing. So then we could actually build some cords. And we need some flax to finish the logging station. We have 3 there. Go to our buildings, and we need 1 and 9. So I'll just steal from there. Is this a big enough tree? Oh, no, no. Oops, that was a young tree. I didn't want to do that. We're looking for a big tree for a log. There we go. Timber! Bet you my bags are too full to even carry this log. We might be able to carry it. Sweet. I don't know if we'll get this one though. Complete the log, run over, finish the logging mill, and then we will build our stockpile. In hindsight, probably should have did a little bit more of the quests during the day than as much building as we did, because we could have did this through the evening. Like as soon as I built that the foraging station, I should have taken off and just started doing some quests and had them forage. We need done. What else are we missing? Perfect. So we got that done. So we have our chest, campfire, foraging, housing, logging, lumberjack spots. So that is, you can take actual logs and split them into wood. 1 log equals 5 wood. I don't like that. I prefer they just forage for it, but that's just my personal preference. And so we have built everything. We have enough research here for them to complete the bloom. And then we want to work on our bow. So we need 8 simple cords. And this will be the more boring part because each one takes 15 seconds. Don't want them to make it. We want to make it. So we want to not manage. We want to weave. We're just going to make some cords here, which will help us research our bow because that's what we really want. But in hindsight, I think we actually did get everything done that we wanted to do in day 2. So we built our foraging station. We got our logging station. Oh, we haven't built our stockpile yet. So we will do that. That's what we haven't done yet. But we still have a few hours left in the day. So I think we're actually going to... Did I not research it? I didn't research it. No! That is a mistake. I should have had it researched. So we need 5 logs for it. That would be why we didn't research it, because I was more focused on building building the foraging station. So let's get our logs in. We'll get our logs down. I mean, that's still a pretty good day. We got those 2 things up and running. We got a couple quests done. And now we're just going to probably get our logs done in time for morning. But that'll be a wrap for day 2. Now, actually, in hindsight, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Oh, I had run out of food at some point. I only had 2 instead of 3, so let's make sure to eat that. Get this chopped up. There we go. And I think we even have some logs back there that I forgot about. So up to 4 logs. I believe there's logs here. Yep. 1, 2. Convenient. I'm going to go back to our research station. Okay, so it's full, but that is all the logs that we actually needed to have in there, so we can actually research our stockpile, which I'm going to, yeah, it's 50% research. I'm going to start with that, and then it can do the bloomery. Where's our log? It is dark, and I can't see. There's one. Is there another one? Thought the log was in 3, but I'm blind and can't see, and I didn't make a torch. Whatever. Good enough. So this is actually, I think, has been a pretty productive day number 2. We were able to get our weave built. We got our foraging station and our logging station. I mean, we might as well set up our logging station right now with the in order. So I like to do top up, and I like to have 25 logs on hand. He's going to need an axe, so I better, let's make him a new axe while we wait for him to wake up, and then that will be a good point to wrap up the day number 2. It is actually super dark, so we need a couple of stones. Need bush. I'm just looking for like. Oh, cool. Our trap has some animal remains. Nice. That was convenient. We need some more stone. Perfect. Here's some stone. Now we need 6 wood. I might just cheese this and pull out my axe and cut down a young tree. Oh, there's a stick. Tree. And it's dark. It's actually not that dark. I just checked my OBS. It's just the fact that I have the light from the sun outside shining on my monitor, making it extra hard to see. Kind of funny. Alright, I just got tired of looking for wood, so I just started harvesting some saplings, which I don't like to do. And then we'll just cut down this young tree, which will give us enough to make an axe. So we'll craft an axe and put that into our logging camp and call it a successful day number 2. Is there any mushrooms that we can pick up on our way back in? There's one. Because we're almost out of our mushroom from our food source, so perfect. So yeah, so this will wrap up day number 2. We're able to successfully build our logging camp. We got our foraging station open. We have a bunch of research done and set up and ready to go. So yeah, so on that note, I appreciate you guys watching this YouTube video. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. And we will be doing another one for day number 3, which will pretty much get our camp fully up and running. Another follower, a couple more quests done, but we will be set to be flying by then. So, like I said, we appreciate like, shares, and subscribe, so please click those buttons. And this has been Dio from Foraging Gaming. Hope you are enjoying BellWright, and we'll see you in the next video.